Doing this. I'm about to start curling my hair. We are in Noosa this weekend, a little weekend away because we're going to a wedding today, so I'm about to start getting ready. I just ate lunch. My sister-in-law is getting married today, which is so exciting, so that's why we're here in Noosa this weekend. I love weddings. I love celebrating love. I love hearing people just talk about how much they love each other. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I love dancing. I love getting dressed up. I love eating good food. I love hanging out with all of our friends and family. It's just a great time. I love weddings. So I'm gonna get ready and I'll keep you guys updated. I got a new brow pencil from Merit. I'm obsessed. It is the skinniest little pencil, like the most precise pencil I've ever used. And I just love it so much. I feel like whenever I have nice events, I don't know what to do with my makeup because I feel like I only know how to do my makeup like basically one way. And I'm like, I'm going to a wedding, I feel like I should be doing like nicer, more, not intense, but like, I don't know. It's like an excuse to kind of do something a little bit more fun, not as everyday, but I don't know how to do anything else. I feel like I have not explained what we're doing or like where we are, but like I said, we're in Noosa for the wedding, but we decided to just get like an Airbnb for the whole weekend. So we came up Friday, we leave Sunday, so obviously not like a super long time, but it is really nice because we're only like 5 minutes away from the wedding venue, so getting there and getting home will just be such a breeze, which is just so nice. And obviously because the wedding is in Noosa, it's just like the most beautiful location. Like why wouldn't you want an excuse to have a weekend away here? Like the beaches here are just so beautiful, so many cafes, so many just like nice places. The only bad thing is that this weekend is the Noosa Marathon, so it's just busy. Like everyone is here for a weekend away because obviously so many people are doing the marathon as well. So it is probably a bit busier than a normal weekend, but it's still beautiful. Today we just like woke up, went out to a cafe for breakfast, went for a long beach walk, kind of just like drove around, hung out. Now we're getting ready. It's just been such a chill day. Yesterday we did like the tiniest bit of setup at the wedding. Like we helped do a couple things, but they had pretty much everything done by the time we got there. So that was really fun as well. We got to see the venue like mostly like decorated and set up with all of like the tables and florals and stuff, and everything looks so beautiful. Oh, it makes me so excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish getting ready, watch Sarah, finish my makeup, and then I'll show you my dress because I'm obsessed with it. Hair and makeup are done. I just did half up, half down, curled for my hair. This is my dress. I'm so excited. It's from Petal & Pup. It is the most beautiful, like floral dress. Kind of gives me House of CB vibes without the price tag, you know? I got this dress, I think at the end of last year, maybe like December, and I've been holding on to it for this day. I knew when I got it that I was gonna save it for this wedding because obviously I knew this was in the calendar, but I've been waiting. Like I'm just so excited. It is maybe one of my favorite dresses I've ever worn, so I'm excited to show you guys. Here is my outfit. I'm obsessed. Like I said, dress is from Petal & Pup. Shoes are ASOS. I love them so much. I'm bringing my little Pauline bag, which I love, and it matches my shoes. And then I'm also just bringing my fluffy pink cardigan for when it gets cold tonight. I feel like depending on the wedding, if it's a more formal wedding, I'll bring like a trench coat or like a nicer coat. But if it's a more chill wedding, I'll bring a cardigan, denim jacket, something like that. And this is a more chill wedding, so I promise this will be okay. I don't know how much I'm going to film at the actual wedding because I'll be busy socializing, spending time with family, obviously enjoying the actual wedding. We'll see if I can get a few clips for you guys. I'm obviously home from the wedding now. It was such a beautiful day. I am so sorry I didn't film anything for you guys. I honestly thought I was going to, and then I did not think about it once. Like I did not think about picking up my camera once, but it was a beautiful day. Anyway, I am so excited right now because it is finally time to sit down and tell you guys some really exciting news that I have been keeping in for months, and I'm sure it's no surprise if you clicked on this video because it's probably in the title, but I have officially launched a collection with Books with Jess Bookshop, and I am so excited. And not only am I launching this collection, but it is live right now as we speak, which is so exciting. I'm obviously filming this before it goes live, so it doesn't feel real yet, but if you guys don't know, Books with Jess is a small Australian business, which is so exciting. I have been wearing her pieces for years now. I remember seeing her Magnolia Parks merch a couple of years ago and I just needed to have it in my life, so I bought a jumper from her, and the rest is honestly history. I have had so many t-shirts and sweatshirts from her over the years now, and so when she came to me and asked if I wanted to work with her and create something with her, I was so excited because that is just an absolute dream come true. And we've been working on these pieces for the past like 5 or 6 months, I think. She brought the idea to me at the very end of last year and we started working on it at the very beginning of this year, and we have just been quietly creating these pieces behind the scenes for you guys, and now it is officially live, which is just so exciting. It absolutely does not feel real. It has been such a pleasure to work with Jess and her mum and create this collection together, and being able to work with a small Australian business is just such a dream for me. But before I show you the collection piece by piece, I thought it would be fun to share the behind the scenes with you guys. You guys already know I love to share my life with you, and it has been so hard to keep this a secret, so it's been really fun to be able to film things and know that I'd be able to show you one day, and now it is one day. So I wanted to share the behind the scenes and show you the journey of how this collection came to life, but after that I promise I will go into depth about every single piece. I am freaking out right now. In my hand I hold our first samples for my collection with Books with Jess. What the heck? What are the words coming out of my mouth? This is insane. I'm so nervous. Like, I know they're gonna be good. That's the other thing. I'm like, I don't know why I'm nervous, because like I know they're gonna be good. I've seen some pictures. Oh my gosh, I'm already obsessed. Oh, I'm obsessed with that. This is cute. I think this one might be one of my favorites. Oh, I'm obsessed. That is so sweet. Angel besties in real life. What the heck? This is gorgeous. It says 2024 on it because we started creating this in 2024, but maybe we should put 2025 on it. Oh, I don't know. Or do we make it like 1998 because that's my birth year? Is that like selfish? And we have stickers. Look how cute these are.
That's cute.
It's really cute. I just like, I don't know what it is, but I'm like not obsessed yet. I think this is the one that needs the most work.
But you know how you had a few on your Pinterest board that were like that college-y kind of?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I do think, again, like far away it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if we can do like a slightly darker ink or something. I think my only things with this that I think could be fun, it's not even necessary, but I think it could be fun to add some more like almost like Easter egg vibes.
Yes, okay.
Like some like little details that are just like, if you know, you know. Like we could put a little bee flying around, or we could do like, I don't know, just things.
Like that you've done the little TBR card.
Yes.
Obviously very much your TBR card though.
Maybe we could even put a jar on there.
Yeah.
I do think I want to change the 2024, but I love it. It says home by 9 p.m, which I love. This is like perfect to me, but I'm obsessed with the font. I really love it. My other thought is like, I've just, you know, with this t-shirt, do we change it to say Angel Besties Bookstore?
So maybe we'll chat to her about her thoughts on the t-shirt tomorrow.
We have some more samples, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait, this is like oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, wait, let's open this one first because this is one that we had almost finalized, but we added a few more details to it. Oh my gosh. So this is our little Angel Besties bookstore tee. Oh my gosh. We added a little TBR jar because you guys know I love my TBR jar. We added a tiny little bee, of course, and another little bee on this side as well. I love it. This could be the one I'm most excited for. It's beautiful. This is a little, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but this is kind of like a Rach starter pack, if you will. It's kind of hosting inspired because you guys know I love hosting, but also has like some bookish bits and just some cute little things. Oh, it's so beautiful. And best of all, every single drawing on here was hand drawn by Jess. She's just so talented. She makes everything so beautiful, and I just think she literally killed all of those designs. I think it's perfect. We also have potentially our final stickers. So cute. This one we had pretty much already finalized because it's the same as one of our other designs. This is so cute. You're actually kidding. I love this too. I wanted something with an angel on it because you guys are my angels, you know, my angel besties. This one was going to be a design on a t-shirt, but we decided to do something different instead. But it is still really cute as a sticker. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it. Maybe we want this to be a bit bigger. Make it a bit more like collegiate. Like I think in my head I'm imagining it bigger, but that is beautiful. I'm so excited. Jess, wow. And she said that we can do this in different colors too. But the pink is, I'm biased. I love pink, but that's so cute. Okay, I need to go text Jess about my thoughts. We just got our final pieces. It's feeling like actually real. I'm so excited to see how the like different colors turned out. That's fun.
That's very like classic collegiate, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, and this is the hoodie.
This is the hoodie, which I do love a hoodie. That's really nice. That like sits really like mushrooms perfectly.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Because really when I was like trying to choose these colors, I was just trying to like think what would look good in my head. The navy is beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
That's gorge.
That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that.
With the wine.
Wow, I love that one.
So nice. They
That
look.
one surprised me.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
I think that one.
This one.
Yeah.
I think the navy could be my favorite. I don't know. I think it's just fun seeing new colors.
Honestly, I enjoy all of them.
Me
Why do they
too.
all give like different vibes?
They do.
Like the same design.
They do. Wow, I'm so happy. We have an exciting day today. Today, Lang is coming over and we're gonna go to a bunch of different locations and shoot all of the merch and get content. Partly for the website, partly just for my own social media. We just need to photograph all of the different pieces, obviously. So I'm very excited. It's super low key. It's not like a professional photo shoot or anything like that, but I'm excited. We're starting off shooting at my place, like in the library room and on my couch and stuff. So my first outfit is pajamas, which is perfect, but my type A personality has come in today because we have a full run sheet. You can't see that. A full run sheet of the different locations and the different inspiration and different pieces we're shooting. It's gonna be a fun day. Feeling a bit nervous, but I don't know why. I just hope everything goes well and I hope we're able to get some really cute content. I honestly wish I could be there to like pack the orders when the collection goes live, but Jess and I do not live in the same state, so it's just not a possibility. So instead, I asked if I could put some little cards, some little handwritten cards in some of the orders. So Jess created these cards for me with some cute little pictures so that I can write on the side here, like on this one, just so that I could have something personal from me to you guys. Obviously, we have no idea how many orders are going to be made, and I can only personally write so many notes. I think Jess sent me about 100 cards. I started writing on these last night and I think I got about half done, and now I'm trying to lock in and write the rest of them today. And part of me is like, are we even gonna have 100 orders? I'm not sure, but either way, the first 100-ish orders should have a little note from me. It's been so fun to write all of these little notes and send you guys little messages. It's so surreal right now because you guys don't even know that this collection exists right now, but these messages are for when you guys like receive your orders, which is, I just can't wrap my head around the fact that this is actually happening, but it's so fun to write these little notes. So hopefully you guys like them. The notes are all done. I've just got them spread out because I didn't want them to get smudged before the ink kind of like dried, but yay! Now I need to box them all up so that I can send them back to Jess so that she can put them in your orders. That is so satisfying seeing them all together. and now we are here. I can't believe it. The pieces are complete. The collection is complete, and I am just obsessed with every single piece. I am in love with every single piece, and so I wanted to talk you through the collection. I'm gonna do my best to give you as many details as possible and hopefully answer any questions that you may have, but I don't want to be here for hours, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try my best to get back to you. The collection is made up of 2 t-shirt designs, 2 sweatshirt designs, and then a few accessories as well. So the first sweatshirt design is the one that I'm wearing right now, and you may have noticed that I have been wearing a lot of these pieces actually in my videos for the past couple of weeks and just not been able to tell you guys, which has been really hard, and some of you have asked where the pieces are from and I couldn't tell you. I felt so mean. But this is the Homebody Book Club sweatshirt. I feel like this was one of the easiest pieces for us to create. Like, this was almost perfect straight off the bat. Like, from the first sample, all we wanted to do is change the number from 2024 into 1998, which we did, and I love how it turned out. I knew I wanted to do something that was homebody related. You guys know I am an absolute homebody. I love being a homebody, and I love being able to connect with you guys over that because I know a lot of you are homebodies too. And so I thought this was a way that we could incorporate the homebody vibe and the homebody kind of like identity into something fun that you could wear every single day if you wanted to. And so it just says the Homebody Book Club, home by 9 p.m, EST 1998. And I just love it so much. So I am wearing the snow grey with the blue embroidery, but we also have the white with the pink embroidery, which I also absolutely adore, and then also the purple on purple, which I think is really beautiful, having just like a monochromatic look. The text is the same on all of them. It is technically one design, just a few different colors. And one thing I will say is Jess embroiders all of these pieces in-house, and I personally love that because it means that the pieces are made to order, which means there is no waste. Like, if you guys choose to order one of these pieces, she will then go and make the piece and then send it out to you. So that does mean that it may take a little bit longer to get to you because the pieces are made especially for you. And again, Books with Jess is a small business, so it is not this large corporation with hundreds of employees, but that is really special to me. I just wanted to mention that because it's not something that can come to you like the next day, but I know Jess will be working super hard to get you your orders as soon as possible. But yeah, that is our first design. And also, if you're wondering, right now I am wearing a size large in this one, and all of my Homebody Book Club sweatshirts are a size large, so if you see me wearing any of them, I'm wearing a large. But I will show you some different sizing with our other sweatshirt design, just so I could show you the difference between a few different sizes if you would like to see. But in saying that, our second sweatshirt design is the College Book Club sweatshirt. This is the one that probably took us the longest to get perfect, but I am absolutely obsessed with how it turned out, and it was exactly what I wanted. Right at the beginning, when I was coming up with ideas, I had this vision of something kind of varsity looking or like collegiate, and I'm just so excited with how it turned out. It is very simple, but it is perfect in my opinion. This is the pink on the snow grey, which is one of my favorite color combos we ended up doing, but I honestly can't even pick a favorite out of this collection because I'm obsessed with everything. Honestly, my favorite piece changes every single day. But like I said, very simple. It just says book club, and I wanted to create a piece that was book club related because I have a book club with my besties and we love it so much, but I know that a lot of you are a part of book clubs, and I thought it would be fun if you wanted to match with your besties and have like matching book club sweatshirts with your besties. You could do that, and you can have different colors if you want, or you could all get the same color. Did I get matching ones for me and my besties for our book club? Yes, absolutely, of course I did. And when I was coming up with the ideas for this collection, I wanted things that I could wear every single day and be so proud of and so excited to wear. I didn't want anything with like my name or my face all over it. I just wanted something that was like, if you know, you know. If you see someone out at a cafe wearing this sweatshirt, you will know that it is part of this collection, and you will know that they are a fellow bestie, but it's not super in your face, and you best believe I will be wearing my own pieces probably almost every single day because I am utterly obsessed with them. It's simple, but it's perfect, and that's just my style. I love simple pieces, so obsessed with this one. This is also a size large. And then for some of the other colors, we have this one, which is this beautiful like maroony wine colored sweatshirt, and this one has a pink outline and a white inside, and I think this is beautiful. I love the colors on this one as well, obviously, and this is an extra large. Again, I will put like try on clips over the top so you can see how they sit on me. I am typically a size 8, I would say, and I usually usually wear a large in Books with Jess merch just because I like that oversized fit. But in saying that, this color here is in a size small. So I would say this one is technically like my size, but I would say that the small still feels a bit oversized. Like it definitely doesn't feel tight in any way, shape or form. And so I think it just totally depends how oversized you want your piece to be. But this sweatshirt is navy, and then we have the white outline with the blue inside. And I'm like, oh, is this one my favorite? I don't know. Like I feel like I change my mind every day, but I love this one. I feel like it looks so much like an actual college sweatshirt, which is so fun. I just love how this color turned out. And lastly in this design, I have the snow gray with the red outline and the white inside. And this one is on a hoodie. So if you are more of a hoodie girl, which I definitely like switch. I sometimes love a crew neck. I sometimes love a hoodie. But if you're a hoodie girl, we have an option for you. It has the front pocket, and this one is in a size medium. So you guys can see how the medium fits on me as well. And again, I think the red with the white is just so fun. I love this color as well. Every single one of the sweatshirts, no matter what color or style you order, is super fleecy and soft and cozy on the inside. And like I mentioned earlier, I've been wearing Books with Jess sweatshirts for years now, and all of mine have just lasted the test of time. I've washed them a million times. They're still so cozy and so warm and so fleecy. They are honestly some of my favorite sweatshirts and hoodies in my wardrobe. Obviously not just my collection, but I just mean Books with Jess sweatshirts are just the best. Moving on to our first t-shirt design, we have the Angel Besties bookstore t-shirt, which is just so much fun. The kind of concept we had for this one was that I wanted something that felt like merch from a bookstore or from a cafe. Like, you know, when you go to a cute little cafe or a cute little indie bookstore, they often have merch for their bookstore or for their cafe, and I wanted something that felt and looked like that. And so whilst this bookstore doesn't technically exist, we can pretend that it does. And another thing that I really wanted to incorporate into this collection was my angel besties, because you guys are my angel besties. I call you guys that all the time, and I just wanted to incorporate like you guys into some sort of design because we're besties, and I wanted us all to match with our besties t-shirt, you know? And so it looks like a bookstore. We have the open sign on the front, we have the books that you can see through the window, and then we also have a cute little TBR cart and a TBR jar, which was such a fun personal touch to add. And there are also a couple of bees flying around, which I just had to add in somewhere, you know, as a little nod to my favorite book ever, Magnolia Parks, of course. I also wear a large in the t-shirts for an oversized fit. Again, if you don't want an oversized fit, definitely stick with more of your normal size, but I just love an oversized graphic tee. Oh my gosh, I thought we were missing the last piece. I'm literally wearing it under my jumper. But the final t-shirt that we have came from a concept that Jess has done a bunch of times with other t-shirts that she has done, and I love them. They are probably my favorite thing that she has ever created and my favorite concept that she has done, and they are these shirts. So these two are not from my collection. These are ones that she already had. You guys have probably seen me wear this one specifically like a million times. It is probably my favorite like bookish merch t-shirt that I have. It is this beautiful like sticker design almost. It just has a bunch of icons on it that relate to Magnolia Parks, because obviously this is a Magnolia Parks themed one. She also has one for Daisy Hates. She has ones for Boys of Tommen. I also have some of her Emily Henry ones. This is one for Happy Place, and it just has a bunch of graphics and icons on it that relate to the book, and it's kind of just like, if you know, you know. And it's just so special. Again, like I said, these are some of my favorite t-shirts that she does, and I think she was the one who came up with this idea, but she was like, would you want to do something like that but with graphics and icons that relate to you and mean something to you? So I was very excited when she suggested that, and I just got more and more excited as we started to bring all of the kind of graphics together and all of the illustrations together, because it turned out so cute. Let me take off my jumper so I can show you, because like I said, I'm wearing it right now. But this is how it turned out. Again, I'm wearing a size large for reference, but I just love it so much. We kind of started off with wanting it to be kind of hosting related. You guys know I love to host. I love to set up cute little dinner parties and book club parties and things like that for my friends, and so we wanted something that kind of represented that, but then we also just ended up including some other things that I love, like baking and tea and books, of course, but a lot of these are hosting related. So we have this beautiful dinner set down the bottom and a gorgeous cake, some candlesticks, some flowers, which again are one of my favorite things, but also a hosting essential, some cute little cookies, this sweet little cocktail glass with strawberries in it, the books, the teacup. It's all just so perfect and so special. And what makes this even more special is that Jess literally drew all of these icons herself. Like, these are all hand drawn / iPad drawn, I guess, by Jess herself. So she created all of these images, which just feels so special. And every single time she finished drawing one of these, she would send it to me, and and asked me for my thoughts, and we slowly kind of collected all of these different little images, and putting them together just turned out so beautifully. And again, I am just utterly obsessed, and we ended up calling this one the For the Table t-shirt, because of course a lot of these items, or pretty much all of these items, are for the table, for the dinner party, or for the book club table, you know, like it's so special to me. Those are our 2 sweatshirt designs and our 2 t-shirt designs, and then we have a few smaller pieces that kind of match the pieces that I've already shown you. But the first one is our Homebody book club tote bag. So I have this in a few different colors. We have like the cream background with the dark pink embroidery. We have the cream background with the blue embroidery, which I just love this colorway. And then if you want a little bit more color, we have the pink background with the red embroidery. And again, this is so beautiful. They all have the exact same writing on them, which matches one of our crew necks. So if you'd rather have a tote bag over a crew neck, or if you want to have matching, obviously we have the option. These are quite a large tote bag. I've actually been using our sample for such a long time now. I took it with me to Sydney, I took it with me to Hamilton Island. I kind of like hinted at it in some Instagram stories, which some of you guys picked up on, but I just love this tote. It feels really sturdy, and it literally just has so much room. It is just one big pocket, and it's just such a great size. I feel like I'll be able to take it to the beach and fit my towel and my sunscreen and my hat and like everything in it. Or I've been taking it with me if I want to work at a cafe, because I can fit my laptop in there. I'll actually show you, because it like fits with so much room. Like my laptop comes up to here, so there's still so much more room. So if you guys have been on the lookout for a new tote that's gonna fit pretty much everything you ever need in it, this is the one for you. We also have the cutest little bookmark design. It just has the same design as our For the Table t-shirt, like all of the same icons, but just in a slightly different order. And it also has a pink striped background, which I just think is so cute. And it's also double-sided, the same thing on both sides. I think this turned out so cute. I am so obsessed. And then last but not least, we have our sticker designs. Again, I'm obsessed with all of these. A lot of them kind of match different parts of the collection. We have the one that matches our tote bag and our sweatshirts, the Homebody Book Club Home by 9 p.m. We have the one that matches our For the Table t-shirt. Again, the same little graphics, so super cute. We also have this one, which says Book Club on it, which would be so cute if you wanted to match with your besties. Maybe put it on your Kindle or your water bottle or your laptop or whatever you want. I feel like such like a OG YouTuber right now. But then we have the Angel Besties sticker. One of these has like a creamy, almost like yellow background, and one of them has a pink background. I love this so much. I think the font is beautiful, and again, you guys are my angel besties, so we have to represent that somewhere. And then lastly, again with the angel kind of theme, this is maybe my favorite. I don't know, again, this changes every day, but this one just has a cute little cherub, like Cupid little angel guy, and it says Home by 9 p.m. and it obviously is in blue, and it turned out just so cute and so sweet. I wanted to have some sort of angel somewhere, and I'm so glad Jess came up with this, because it's just the cutest thing ever. I feel like I have been talking forever. If you have sat and watched through this whole thing, thank you so much. But yeah, like I mentioned, this collection is live now. But yeah, this has just been such a dream come true. I am truly obsessed with every single piece. I will be wearing them every day. I have been wearing them every day, and I've had to try so hard not to give the whole collection away by wearing them in all of my videos and all of my TikToks and Instagram stories and all of it. But now I can freely wear it, which feels so, so good. Like I said, if you have any other questions, let me know. I will try my best to answer. And again, these pieces are made to order, so they won't be made until you order them, so it may take a little bit longer to get them in your hands. I think Jess has all of the shipping and like timing information on her website, but again, I have no idea how many people are going to be ordering. I don't know if it's going to be just a couple of you, which is so fine, or if it's going to be a lot of you, but I guess how quickly she can get them to you also depends on how many orders she has. And I also just wanted to say thank you to you guys, because obviously there is no way this would have happened without you and without all of the support that you guys give me every single day. I am constantly blown away by how kind and sweet and thoughtful you all are, and I'm so excited that we now have something that we can kind of match together and wear together if we want. Obviously, no pressure. Please do not feel like you have to buy anything at all. This is just kind of if you want to. It would be so fun too, but I never want you guys to think that you have to buy anything that I ever talk about. But yeah, I'm so proud of this collection and so in love with every single piece. And also thank you so much to Jess for making this dream a reality and bringing all of these pieces to life. There is, again, no way this would have happened without her. It has just been such a pleasure to work with her, and she is just so creative and so amazing at bringing things like this to life. I think that is everything. I think that is all the information. I'm gonna stop talking now and we will get back into the vlog. It's 6:30 p.m. on a Saturday night. Liam has gone out for dinner with one of his best friends. I've honestly been working all day, which I try not to do on the weekends, but my to-do lists lately have just been quite long. So I've just been trying to get on top of that today, but I've decided to kind of put that away for now and just kind of chill for the rest of the evening. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna have a cozy night in. May as well hang out with my besties. So here we are. I have nothing to eat for dinner. I don't really feel super hungry, so I'm not really pressed about it. Like, I'm still gonna eat, I just like can't be bothered doing anything elaborate. I think I'll either do eggs on toast or honestly, jam on toast sounds really fire right now. That might sound so dumb, but I don't care. Liam also said, as he was walking out the door, he's like, do you want me to bring home dessert? And I was like, I married the right man. So may or may not be having dessert later. But anyway, if you guys live with your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever, do you cook an actual meal when they're not home? Because I rarely do. I wonder if it would be different if Liam worked like random hours or if he worked like shift work or something like that. But Liam basically works like a 9 to 5. So he is home for dinner every single night during the week. And our deal is I cook, he cleans, which we both love. I really don't like doing dishes and he really doesn't like cooking. So it works out very well for the both of us. But usually what I do is I cook every night, Monday to Friday. And then Sunday night, we always get takeaway after church. But then Saturday night is just one of those nights where it's just like, sometimes we have leftovers, sometimes we go out for dinner, like have a date night. Sometimes we just do like a eggs on toast kind of situation. Sometimes I cook if I feel like it, but like I said, he's out for dinner tonight. I don't really want to cook a whole meal just for myself. I don't really have any groceries, can't be bothered going and getting any. So I think it's gonna be a toast evening. So I might make myself, honestly, I want jam on toast. Sue me. There's nothing better than having breakfast for dinner. And like not even a very good breakfast for dinner. These bananas are almost a little bit too ripe, so I need to eat them immediately. I already have some in the freezer that were from the last time I bought bananas and didn't eat them before they got brown. It's also raining outside, so it is just the perfect cozy night in. Like, there is actually nowhere I'd rather be right now than right here at my house. I reckon the plan may be dinner, shower and wash hair because I really need to do that. Crochet while watching something. I have been rewatching Gossip Girl, so maybe we'll do that. And I'll talk about my current read later as well if you guys want to know, but I'll catch up with you guys later. Life is just better in a matching pajama set. Can't lie. Shall we make a cup of tea? I have my laptop here to watch Gossip Girl. I'm doing a rewatch and I'm still at the very beginning. I'm on season 1, episode 17. I'm looking forward to getting a bit later into the series because it is iconic right now, but I just want Chuck and Blair to be together. That's what I want. Got my tea and I think I want to work on my latest crochet project while I watch, but I might drink my tea first. I'm making a blanket right now. It's just a stash buster project. I've been working on it forever. I feel like I've shown it to you guys a bunch of times, but I'm still going on it. It is getting pretty big though, but I want it to get even bigger. But it's just a continuous granny square. I'm not following a specific pattern or anything like that. I'm just making row after row on one big granny square and just switching colors every row. I just love making granny squares because they're such a mindless task, but it's just such a therapeutic, repetitive task. I love a repetitive task. Wait, what'd you get? Yes. Mud cake.
That's the New York cheesecake.
New York cheesecake and chocolate mud cake. They look really good.
I really hope the chocolate, I don't spill any of the chocolate one on the...
True. What happens if I take a bite of this and that one and I like that one better?
You know that one. You have them both if you like.
No.
This one good?
Thank you so much. It's Sunday morning and we're heading out to breakfast. I was about to say good morning. It's not morning anymore. It's like 2:30. I am getting ready for church. I kind of vlogged our morning. Every time I use one of these little dropper type things, that was the wind. That was a bit spooky. Every time I use one of these dropper things, I feel like I'm a literal scientist, which I'm obviously not. I'm just in between shades, so gotta mix them. Anyway, this is the MCO Beauty Miracle Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, for those of you who are wondering. This is my like classic everyday kind of makeup. It's like lightweight, but not too lightweight. I usually either use this or the like foundation kind of stick from Merit Beauty. Anyway, it's not what I was here for. Liam and I just hung out this morning. I would call it our like default date. I don't know if you guys are the same, but if you are in a relationship, do you have like a default date that is just something that you always love to do together, and it just, I don't know, it's always fun, it's always a good time, so you just end up doing it often? Like maybe it's your most common like date. Liam and I try and carve out at least a certain amount of time to spend like quality time together each weekend. I feel like when you like live with someone, you obviously spend time with them, but it's not always like quality time all the time, you know? So Liam and I always try and like carve out at least a little bit of time each week and weekend to just like hang out. And our most favorite date, apart from like going on an actual trip together, going on a weekend away, or even doing like a day trip, we love doing day trips, but it's just not always feasible with like how much time you have, because obviously life is busy, you have other things to commit to, family, friends, just like housework, blah blah blah. But yeah, our favorite just date is breakfast and a walk. We are definitely like breakfast people over dinner people. We still go out for dinner occasionally, but that's us trying to like switch it up. Like be crazy, but both of us are naturally more so morning people, so yeah, we often do like breakfast and a walk, and it is just like my favorite thing. We try and switch up our cafe as much as we can. We definitely have some favorites that we end up returning to a lot more often, but for the most part we try and switch it up. Today we went to, is it called Kedron Farmhouse at Kedron, I don't know, either one. It's super cute there. I've only been there, this is my second time, but Liam's been there a few more times than me because sometimes he goes with his friends, but we really like there. I would say it's in my like top 5 in terms of Brisbane breakfast spots. But I would love to know what your default date is if you have one. Like, are you dinner and a movie people? Are you like go to the gym together type of people? Are you like a board games kind of couple? I feel like we have some friends who are like board games couples. I don't know, I'm sure there's like a ton of different things you could do, but yeah, we are definitely breakfast and a walk people. So yeah, we went out for breakfast and then we went out for a walk in Brisbane in the city, which is just such a nice walk. And then we came home, we've just been hanging out. I've been doing a bit of crocheting. Thought I would do a bit more reading, but I haven't really done that. I listened to a bit of an audiobook and I've been trying to start to put things together for a trip that I'm going on soon, just kind of like gathering things, putting them in a pile that I know I want to take with me. But yeah, just kind of doing random things around the house really. And like I said, now I'm getting ready for church, but I have been watching this video from Uncarly. I'm only, whoa, I did not realize how long it is. It's an hour and 50 minutes long. And I was about to be like, I'm only 45 minutes in, but that is a really long time. I was listening to it while I was crocheting. But yeah, I'm 45 minutes into this. But she is doing like a sit down. She does these like deep dives, and often it's like pop culture related or just like movies, TV shows, music, celebrities, stuff like that. And it's just fun, especially when it is a subject that you really like. Like I feel like she did one for Glee one time, which I loved. Loved Glee growing up. She used to be predominantly a booktuber, which is how I found her. I used to watch all of her book videos. She does sometimes make book videos now, but she mostly does these kind of commentary style videos, and I just think they are so interesting. She's done a couple on Riverdale, which is so interesting. I haven't even watched all of Riverdale, but I find it fascinating to watch her like deep dives into them. Pretty Little Liars, Percy Jackson, Red, White and Royal Blue, unpacking every Taylor Swift conspiracy theory, which I really loved that one. That was really interesting. An unhinged deep dive into the Cats fandom, as in like the theater production, just like super random stuff, anything that she is just interested in. And I just find it, I don't watch every single one because some of them I'm just like, I don't know anything about. Like I think she did one on Teen Wolf and I've never seen that, so I didn't really watch that one, but I just think it's so interesting. And she just posted one on the Hunger Games that is obviously very long, and I am in my Hunger Games, I was about to say I'm in my Hunger Games era, but like I guess that was me at like 12 years old, but like I'm back in it. I am back in it. My reread of the series and then reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and Sunrise on the Reaping has just brought me back into this life and this world, and I fear I cannot escape. I think about the Hunger Games world way too often, and my favorite thing is when I end up getting like Hunger Games deep dives or Hunger Games theories or Hunger Games like explanations, things that are hinted at in the books and movies when I get those on my TikTok. Like put me on the Hunger Games side of TikTok any day. I find it fascinating, and when people are able to make some conclusions from hints that are mentioned in the books and like pull things together, I find it so interesting. I could listen to Hunger Games conspiracy theories and explanations and things like that for hours and hours. So I don't know what has gotten into me, but it is just my current hyperfixation, honestly, and I just think about it so much. So Carly's video came at the perfect time for me personally, and it's just always so like so fun when you look at it a bit more seriously and you consider some of the things that happen in the books and the movies, and they're just like so random, some of the things. Anyway, I'm sorry. Some of you are just like not interested in that. I also have a long plane trip coming up, and that has been my other Roman Empire, just thinking about what I'm going to do on this plane trip. What is your go-to plane movie? Because when I went to New York last year, I watched Little Women, which I had never watched before, which I actually think sometimes it's not the smartest decision to watch a new movie on a plane, especially because I feel like sometimes you're like half asleep. So I do feel like a rewatch could be the best way to do it. Or here's my thinking: the first movie that you choose to watch on your plane trip, that can be new, that can be exciting, but then any others past that point maybe need to be rewatches. So anyway, I watched Little Women, and then the next movie that I watched was The Parent Trap, and that was a great decision. I actually haven't seen that in a while, so loved The Parent Trap. That's just like a classic, honestly. And then I also tried to watch The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, could not get through it. I kept like dozing in and out and had no idea what was happening because I hadn't read the book yet at that point, and I was just very confused. So, and then I think I ended up just watching Gilmore Girls, like a rewatch of Gilmore Girls. Maybe I could continue my rewatch of Gossip Girl on this next flight that I have, because I feel like they will, I guess it depends what they have as an option. I could download some on Netflix, because you can do that, can't you? I need to figure that out. But what is your go-to plane movie? I would love to know. One that I almost did last time, which I didn't, and I kind of regret, was The Princess Diaries. And I think they had number 1 and number 2. And I really need to do a rewatch of those because I haven't watched those in forever, and they are fun. I think I've only seen the second one like one time ever. And I feel like that one's really good, because isn't that the one with the sleepover and they get the mattresses and they ride down the stairs? I remember being so obsessed with that scene and always wanting to do that. And is that the one where she's trying to look for a husband and they like sit in that room and they like basically put what is essentially like a dating app on the screen and they're all going through it together? I have such like random memories from that movie. Anyway, I'm trying to like figure out what would be the best rewatches or like movie watches in general. I'm really hoping they have Wicked on the plane, because I think that would be a really great plane movie, because one, it's long, it's killing a lot of time, like we are getting through those hours, you know, but it is also fun. There's a lot of movies that I've just never seen, and those are the movies I should be watching on the plane. Like I still haven't seen, is it called Anyone But You? With Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell? Is that his name? I don't know. I'm very bad with actors and actresses. I've still never watched that. I haven't watched the new Bridget Jones movie, which I feel like everyone was obsessed with, but I've also never watched any Bridget Jones movies, so I don't know if I should be starting with the most recent one or if I should go back and watch the old ones. I don't know if that's interesting information. I'm gonna finish off my makeup. I'm basically done, but I'm gonna finish off my makeup and then we can pick out an outfit together, because I have no idea what I want to wear to church. Okay, so here's my dilemma that is absolutely not a dilemma at all. Based on the weather right now, the smart decision would be jeans and a sweater, or like jeans and a cute top and a cardigan. However, I want to wear a dress. The dress might not be the smartest decision, but I want to wear a dress because I love wearing dresses. But will I be too cold? And the answer is probably yes, because I'm always a little bit too cold. This is the dress that I want to wear. It does have longer sleeves. It's a maxi dress as well, so it's not like a summer dress, like, but it is like lightweight dress. So what else? So we could do a dress and a cardigan. Do I just do the jeans? I should probably just do the jeans. These ones. Yeah. I ended up changing my mind. I went with this dress from Petal and Pup. It is super cute. It has like yellow flowers all over it, and I'm wearing my yellow cardigan, even though they're technically different shades of yellow, but I don't care. I think it's fine. And then I'm wearing my ballet flats from Big W. But after all of that, did end up wearing a dress, just not the dress that I showed you guys. But I'm gonna end off the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the week with me. Again, I cannot believe that my collection with Books with Jess is officially live and you guys can shop it. Like I mentioned, I'll have it linked down below. And if you have decided to order something from the collection, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The collection still hasn't launched when I'm filming this, so I don't really know how it has gone, but if we even just get one order, I will be ecstatic. I will be so excited. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me just have the best life ever. Goodbye.